But when Tony Saleme was a young prosecutor here working in St. Martin Parish, there was a case involving a young woman that was murdered in the Parks area. And for a couple of years, law enforcement worked tirelessly to find the people that committed that vicious crime. And when they found those two defendants, Tony Saleme and our current parish president and then assistant DA Chester Cedars became a team. And as a result of that, those two defendants are now doing life in prison for that particularly heinous crime. And that's why it's important to have somebody that has that experience level to make sure that people that commit those type of crimes get their due justice. And let's think about this. How many times has Tony Saleme sat there and talked to a young victim who had been sexually abused and who had to use his experience to make sure that she was not re-victimized, and use that experience to make sure that that defendant was convicted and that family got justice for that little girl? Or your grandparents who may have been abused. Tony has got the only experience in this race in doing that and speaking the voices of those who have been victims of crime. Tony has not only been the voice for victims, but he's made sure that deadbeat dads pay their fair share of child support. Over the years, Tony has been involved in our district with raising millions and millions of dollars or getting orders for millions of dollars from deadbeat dads. He's impaneled grand juries. The other two candidates have done none of that. So when we talk about, why is this important? It's important because over the course of your lifetime, somebody in your family is going to be the victim of a terrible act or of a crime. And do you want somebody that has no experience handling that for you? No, you wanted a competent and experienced DA. And that's why Tony will make a great judge, because he's been there and done that. He knows what has to be done. He's dealt with thousands of potential jurors in trying over 40 jury trials himself. And if you add in the ones he's assisted and instructed the young assistants on, it's probably up to 55. And then he's tried another 10 or 15 bench trials that were felonies. If you compare that to the other defendants, I would dare say they may have 10 between them versus Tony's 55. So ask yourself, who do you want to be your next judge? Somebody with that experience level, or somebody who's going to have to learn for the next several years what they need to do and what will happen to our victims and their voice during that process?